Hello and good morning from Disney's Polynesian Resort. We are here on July 18th, the day before when they start accepting normal guests right inside of here, because this is a Disney Vacation Club resort as of right now, but they will have their other rooms opening tomorrow. So we wanted to come out here and see how the construction is coming along and also see like different updates and see what is different about this location that might be done or might not be done. But this is really exciting. As you can see behind me, the monorail platform is almost there. So that is super exciting that will be opening up any day now. So let's go explore the Disney's Polynesian Resort. Come along with me, let's go. Now they've come a long way from all the construction of my first video when we actually did that here. But this is really exciting because that's the monorail platform that you can see the monorail going through right now. Looks like there's some scaffolding still up, but the roof is done. A lot of it is complete as of right now. And then they do have the porta cashier right back there that is completely done too. We're gonna walk over there in just a few moments so I can give you a better angle and show you that whole construction update. It looks really, really nice so far. Now, as we're walking up to the platform, you can see that there's a lot of scaffolding still there, but they're almost done with it. Doesn't look like there's too many construction workers up there right now, but they are getting ready for tomorrow and trying to get it done within a timely manner over the next few days. Now, as you can see, the porta cashier has been extended. It used to be only underneath the monorail, but they added this extra drive area where probably the Magical Express, because the Magical Express will be ending at the end of this year. Of course, it will be offering its services, just not through Disney anymore, but the cars would pull in right here. It used to pull in right over there underneath the monorail. So this is super exciting that they added all of this extra room for all the cars to pull through. This gives it so much more space. But here's another angle of the monorail itself. You can see that there's still a lot of construction up there, but no one's up there as of right now. So this is super exciting that it will be done very shortly, and we can't wait to see what it looks like. Now, they were doing construction right next to the Pineapple Lanai and Captain Cook's right here, but it looks like it is wrapping up because they are trying to get ready for tomorrow. Right in front of us, right there, that's where the movies will be played when you're staying here at the Disney Polynesian Resort, and then you can see the volcano pool right there. But it looks like they're gonna add a lot more pottery and flowers closer to the building where they're sweeping right now. I'm talking a little louder because they are doing construction still, so I'm just trying to make sure you all can hear me. But this is amazing that they're doing all this extra construction. And they might even add more extra chairs over here, which I could see for the Pineapple Lanai. But this is super cool. Last time I was here, the walls were still up, and now they're down. Now, just taking a quick look at Rotunga, this is the building that's on the left-hand side of the Great Ceremonial Hall. It looks like this is still being worked on. There is a lot of paper still up in the windows, so it looks like this is one of the buildings that might not be open for another couple of days. But there's other buildings that look like they're already ready for guests when they do arrive for tomorrow's big check-in day, which is super exciting. Now, this building is Naviv. It looks like it is ready for guests when they do arrive. And then also Samoa, that's right next to it. You can see that they have all the curtains up. One thing that we did notice last time we were here that's brand new is the single door. Instead of having the sliding glass door, they do have single doors on some of their rooms. That's different, but really nice. But it looks like Samoa is gonna be ready to take guests. Here's one of those sliding glass doors that we were just talking about. That's why we found it really interesting that they had just a single door that would open and close. And a lot of them have the sliding glass door. Now, even Hawaii looks like it's ready to take guests. This is going to be the concierge building where you can get all that great food, watch the fireworks, and even have the personal concierge assisting you while you're staying here. And this one is going to be the closest to the beach. Right on the other side of this building is the beach itself. Now, I am really curious to see if the other side, where Spirit of Aloha is done, or if they need a few extra days or weeks just to get it all done. But I did do a more lengthy video of the Polynesian. The very first video I ever did was walking around here showing the pools, so make sure you check that out. But let's continue and see what else we can see while we're walking around here. Now, it does look like they have their grills and everything all cleaned and shined for tomorrow. That way they can start having other guests using them. But this is a great little spot just to come and grill and just relax before you head to the parks, or even after the parks, because it is a really nice, quiet area here. And not many people are around here, not yet, because tomorrow is their big day. Now, I did want to come and see where they had their temporary check-in. This is where they moved the front desk and bell services that you can see right there at the Pogo Pogo. But we're gonna walk in there and see what the lobby looks like. They did move everything back over to the Great Ceremony Hall for tomorrow, but this is just temporary while they were doing all the construction update. Here's a look of the services: resort, bus trick service, water service, and monorail service. And then next to this, we do have the food and beverage offerings: Kona Cafe, Captain Cook's, Pineapple Lanai, Barefoot Pool Bar, and they don't have Ahanas on there because it just recently opened, and we already did 2 videos there, one for breakfast and one for dinner, so make sure you check those out. Now, they only have 2 desks in Pongo Pongo, so it's not very big check-in, so I can imagine the lines getting pretty long back in the day when they were renovating within the last year until today. Over at Tonga, that's actually where you'll see a lot of more cast members and the concierge in the front desk. So it's super exciting that everything's getting back to normal here. Now, behind Pongo Pongo, they do have this walkway that will take you over the Ticket Transportation Center. That is where you can catch the monorail until the monorail is completely done here at the Polynesian Village Resort. But still not a bad walk from where you'd be staying if you were just to take this little stroll over. We'll continue. I'll show you where it is so it kind of gives you a better idea. Now, if you do continue on this pathway right here, this would take you over to Ticket Transportation Center, and it does light up during the night. As you can see, this is where the trail comes out. There's the Ticket Transportation Center right off in the distance, but you just cross the street and you can go right on the ferry or monorail right over there at Ticket Transportation Center. Now, I had to come check out the castle while I was here at the Polynesian. Right now, I'm standing next to Monorail and the Ticket Transportation Center. That's right here on the right-hand side. You can see the ferry coming on in. How amazing is it that you get to see the ferry, and the castle in the background. But you can even see Space Mountain on the right-hand side. It is really warm today. It's about 90 to 94, but it's still really nice just to come out here before the tropical storms come, since we are still in tropical storm season. Now, I had to stop and actually show you this angle of the castle between the palm trees and off in the distance. This is a really nice view. Now, I had to take a little breather because it is really, really hot out here, but I will continue to walk over to where they have Spirit of Aloha and the other buildings. I just wanted to give you some background history of this resort. One of the really cool little things about this resort is it opened in October 1st, 1971, same date as the Contemporary. What's really funny is they actually have a dispute saying which one is the first one that they opened. They first said that Contemporary was the first one that they turned on power to, then rode the monorail over to Polynesian and turned on the power. But it depends on who you talk to, because it sounds like pretty much either one could be it. They even said the Polynesian was the first where they turned on the power, then went to Contemporary and turned on the power. But They redo these rooms every 5 years. So every 5 years they redo the rooms at Walt Disney World, and the lobby, it's every 10 years or so, just depending on when their budget gets approved. So that's really cool little knowledge. But this hotel, how it opened in 1971, is really cool that it's still here. They keep adding on to it because the bungalows are the newest expansion and adding more Disney Vacation Club rooms. So let's continue walking on over to where they have Spirit Aloha and show you what the construction looks like over there next to Trader Sam's. Now this is the backside of the Hawaii building. This is where the concierge would be. And they do have a single open door right there on the bottom. And then they also have the sliding glass doors. So it's really interesting that that's the only one in the whole Hawaii building. But a little further, as we get closer to it, right back there, that's actually where the concierge would be, and you could watch the fireworks if you're staying inside this concierge building. But this music and beach never get old. They do have rocking chairs right here that you can sit on and just relax. And volleyball here on the beach, so you can have some competitions if you do play volleyball. You can see that the Grand Floridian is off in the distance. And they have a lot of the beach chairs already set up for where the fireworks are at Magic Kingdom. So a lot of these seats here will actually have really good views of the castle. As you can see, it's a really nice day here today. Really warm, humid, but that's normal for Florida in the summertime. Here's a closer look of where the concierge building would be in these two right there. The concierge would be on the ground floor. That's where they would assist you. Then you'd go up to the second floor here and you'd get all the food offerings that you get while you're paying for these rooms here. So they do have a whole bunch of different things. Even POG, they do serve POG inside their concierge lounge. It looks like there is some scaffolding still on the top right up there. So it looks like they're just finishing up so that way they can try to get ready for tomorrow. Now, sadly, the water mice are still not here in the pontoon boats, but they are doing firework cruises. And this is one of the locations where you can come pick it up, but nothing's here yet. So hopefully those will be returning really soon because the water mice were exciting and fun. You get to drive it and go around the Seven Seas Lagoon here next to Magic Kingdom. And they weren't bad priced, about $60 for a couple of hours, and it gave you a different view of the castle. Now, of course, that was the old price. It might be a little more pricey now, but I'll definitely be checking that out in a future video. Now, look how cool this tiki pole is. Trader Sam's is right there behind it. They did announce that it will be opening in a few months, or even within this month, so that's super exciting. We'll be coming back out and experiencing that, so make sure you're subscribed. Now Fiji looks like it is getting ready because there is a housekeeper in that second window right there. So this building is going to be open for tomorrow's big date. They are pressure washing. And it even looks like Tonga has all its paper taken down, so this will be another building that's going to be opening, and they have all the chairs outside on the patio or lanai. So this is super exciting that a lot of the construction is almost done. Here's a backside of Fiji. There used to be construction walls right there, but there is no more construction walls, and they took down all the paper that was in the windows. So they're definitely ready in this building. And it's super exciting. Now, even the building Tavula, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, if I'm not, please leave a comment down below telling me how to pronounce it. But it even looks like that building right here in front of us is completely done. There's not many construction walls. There's only that one building that I saw that still had the paper up. So it looks like that one might be still being worked on. But this one's gonna be like right next to the water, facing the Magic Kingdom. And even the Grand Floridian. So you can see that in the distance too, next to this water here. Now, last time I was here, this walkway actually had construction walls, and it looks like they finished what they were actually doing, So that goes over to the wedding pavilion because the wedding pavilion's right there. But now you can walk all the way over to Magic Kingdom on this trail, and I did do that on the first video I ever posted here on YouTube. And then right next to this little trail that I'm standing here, this is Spirit of Aloha. I wanted to see how far along they have come. There is no date that they have announced yet, but you would go right down this path here, go right into where you would sit, and it was all you care to eat, but it is a family style. But you go right back there. Now, if you are looking for a spot to wet your whistle, right here is drinking fountains, and that's really convenient because it's right next to the walkway that heads over to Magic Kingdom. You just have to go down the path where it goes to Spirit of Aloha, and there's this little cut into where the trail looks like it goes into the forest right here on the right hand side. And not many people come back here and use it because they don't know about it. And that trail would go back to Spirit of Aloha. We won't go back there because we do see that there is ropes a little further down, so we do want to make sure we're following the rules. But this is super exciting. Now, if you are staying at Shades of Green, they do have this walkway right next to Polynesian. You would cross the busy road straight ahead. That's where you'd go across, and Shades of Green is right there on the other side, right past the monorail. But this would take you over there, and then you just turn around here, and it would actually take you back to the Polynesian. So if you were going to Ohana's or Kona Cafe, or if you just wanted to come over here and watch the fireworks, you could come right down this path and go over to the Great Ceremonial Hall. And Spirit of Aloha is right down this path, and that's the walkway. They'll take you over to Magic Kingdom if you do want to take like a nice little walk, and you can see the castle off in the distance right over there. Now, one of the things I'm most excited about this resort to return is when they do the conch shell lighting. What they would do is they'd have someone from Spirit of Aloha go on over to the Great Ceremonial Hall in the very front, and that's where they'd have the conch shell and sound it off, and then you'd light the torches. It is really, really cool to watch, so I highly recommend when it does come back, go and check it out. We will be coming back in the future to see that, so make sure you stay tuned. Now we are going to go into the Great Ceremonial Hall and see what that looks like for tomorrow's big day. I am wearing the jersey from yesterday, the Waterboy filming locations, so make sure you watch that video. I did post that yesterday of walking around and finding all the spots where Adam Sandler was. Now, sadly, the Trader Sam's here in Walt Disney World is not open yet. We will be coming back here in the future because this is a really fun experience, and we want to show you what it's like inside these doors. Now, here's the concept art of what the entryway is going to look like. The details in the actual columns themselves here at the front door are going to be amazing, especially lit up at night. This is going to be a nice renovation when they are done with it. But right now, it's located right at the entryway where you normally would get dropped off for the Magical Express, or by your vehicle, or have valet take your car. And then the check-in is right here on the right-hand side at the Great Ceremonial Hall. That's the front desk and concierge right here. And then behind me is the Bell Services and the kids' TV. So the Bell Services is right there, and it will be returning. And then there is the kids' TV right back there, next to Botiki, the gift shop. Now, when you enter the lobby, you would be greeted by the Menehune, which are mysterious little creatures. He has a lei right there. Ohana's is on the second floor. You would just take the stairs back there to go up to Ohana's or Kona Cafe. And then the back right there is to the lava pool and to the lanai where you can get your Dole Whip. But this would be greeting you as you come into the lobby here. Here's what the monorail entrance where you would load from Disney's Polynesian looks like as of today. It looks like it's almost there. Now, they do have a lot of hidden Mickeys here at the Polynesian. We will do a future video of just hidden Mickeys at the Polynesian Resort, but you can see one of them right there and there. This is in the painting right next to the elevators on the second floor. Here's the Pineapple Lanai, but here's the construction. It looks like they're just working on some of the pipes down there. But they're definitely gonna add more scenery out here. And hopefully a few more chairs because You can see the chairs next to Captain Cook's. They did open the walkway right here that goes behind it all the way around. So they're almost done with this construction. And with Disney horticulture, they're really good about getting this done really quickly. But the walls are down here, so this is super exciting to see that it's almost finished. Now that brings us full circle back to where we first started. Hopefully we'll get to stay here one day, because we do love this resort, especially the theming and ambiance at night. But we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and then also hit that notification button so that we can get notified every time we come out with a future video. Thank you so much. We hope you have a great day, week, month, and year. See you in the next video.